Hello everyone, greetings from PayTabs team and welcome to Managing Merchants Dashboard tutorial series. In this series, we are going to take you on a journey to learn and discover the power of our merchant dashboard. Throughout the series, we will walk you through each of the menus and options found on PayTabs merchant dashboard and how you can easily manage it. So, let's get started. In this video, we are going to learn more about the payment-based theme and how you can customize this theme in order to customize the look and feel of your payment page and UI of your payment page so that it can be more suitable for your business look and feel. So let's get started. The first thing you should know that we have a full dedicated solution article inside PayTab support portal with the name how to customize the pay page or the hosted payment page UI that have all the detail that will be clarified in this video. So feel free to revert to this article at any time to learn more about any of the customization that we will be walking you through in this video. So let's get started. The first thing you should know is that to navigate to your hosted payment based theme configuration, simply you should navigate to the developer sections over here, and from the developer section navigate to the pay page configuration and then click on pay page setting themes. So before we start to add a new theme and to learn how to add a new theme and all of this stuff, let's have a look at the default theme or the payment page normal look for any profile once it's created. So by navigating to the home menu over here, then navigating and testing a payment page like that, we can see here the sample payment page or the sample payment page theme that will have the normal look inside once you create any payment page. So what we are going to learn in this video is simply how we can customize all of that, how we can customize the color, the link, and other optional and other option that is very powerful. So let's get started. Again, we are going to revert back over here to developer section. From the developer section, go to page settings or themes, and now we need to add a new theme. So what I'm going to do here is first walk you through some of the most important options inside the paint-based theme configuration. So first, of course, you need to have this theme title. So I'm going to name it the default theme. And as you can see here, you will have a lot of options that you can customize inside your payment based theme, not only your payment page but also your invoice page. So for example, over here we have the logo, the header, and if you want, for example, disable a merchant name, if you want to change the color for the logo or the logo background or the, for example, the image position, and multiple options that we can guide you through. So let's do some configuration to see how this works. So first I'm gonna change the logo image. I'm gonna come from here and maybe choose an image that looks like this and select it. I'm also going to choose a new header image. I believe I'm going to choose this one, and now I have added a new header image and a new logo image. Of course, here you can use your own logo and your own header, and then I'm going to, this is an option to disable your merchant, for example, the merchant name. And first, let's see how these new options look by click on preview over here. So click on preview, you'll see that the new logo and the new header has been added to the sample over here. Of course, the size is not convenient in a way. You should choose a convenient header and a convenient logo image that suit you. Now, again, let's get back and see more of the option over here. So let's say, for example, this time I'm going to, of course, we have here a disable merchant name. You can choose here to repeat the image, the header image, to fill all the way of the header place. So by choosing to repeat over here, I'm going to click on preview. You will see that the header image will be repeated for the whole cover area. Now you can choose, or you can give an ultimate header image or cover image that contain all the area, or you can add the cover image and repeat it in all the area. Now, the next thing will be over here. Let's close this preview and get back to the rest of the details. We click on the image repeat. We have the header image position. So if we are not repeating, you want, for example, leave it on left or center or right, This is also a very cool option to navigate. Now another thing we can do over here is to change the background color for some parts on the page. So for example, if you want to change the background color of the header, the background color of the page itself, if you want to make the background color transparent, this is very useful for your iframe mode. So if you want to use your iframe mode and you want to just show the payment page and make it transparent to your website so the color of your website is displayed, this will be a very powerful option for you. So we have also the button background, the pay button, the pay button hover color, and the pay button text color. And let's stop over here and try to change some of these color. For example, I'm going to change, let's say, the page background color. Of course, we'll choose some messy colors. It will not be convenient, but we are just showing the idea here. So for the page background color, I'm going to choose, let's say, okay, a white green page like this. Okay, and for the header background color, I'm going to choose a dark green one. Okay, and for the pay button background color, I'm going to choose, of course, I'm just showing a high maintenance color so it be clear for you the differences. And for this is the background color of the pay button. For the hover color, I'm going to make it as, let's say, okay, I'm going to choose a blue color, for example. No, we already have. Let's choose it as maybe yellow one. Yes, and for the text color, I'm going to give it as black. And this is some of the points we just clarified. Let's take a look. Of course, it will have a little messy. The colors will not be convenient, but we just want to show you the idea here. We change all the colors over here, the pay pop button, the hover, the text itself. As you can see, this is the idea we are looking to show you. You can navigate and change all of that. You can remove the header image, you can remove the logo image, choose whatever navigation or editing you want to do as you want. Now let's get back over here and continue the rest of the details. We have here also some option for the profile background color. The profile background color, let me show it to you. The upper part, I'm going to give it as dark red, like this one. And as you can see, this is the profile color over here. This is the part of the profile which is shows the profile name and the mode. And once we finish this option over here, you'll see that we have some navigation for the invoice. And for example, over here we have the header text color. Let's take a look at how a normal invoice look. This is how one of our normal invoices look. Going to get back to the theme. So this is how one of our invoices look normally. And of course we have here the pay button, we have the payment page. So also you'll be able to edit these invoice parts. Now let's get back to our editing over here. To the theme we were creating. Of course, all my edits done because I closed it. I'm going to rename it. As you can see here, we have the invoice background color, the header text, the text color, some details for the invoice. Of course, you can change it also. Now, we have here a very powerful option called the digital product mode. We will have a fully separated video for the digital product mode to walk you and talk to you more about the digital product mode, how you can use it and how it works. Now, the next option we want to show you, which is a very powerful option, which is the pay page confirmation pop-up. This is a very simple confirmation pop-up that once a customer is confirming or paying you, and once he click on the pay button before the payment is fulfilled, he will have he will be displayed a confirmation pop-up that he confirms to pay this amount or he confirms to do this payment to this profile. So let's enable the confirmation pop-up and let's preview it how it looks. As you can see here, I'm going to test out some payment. Not sure, we may need to make a real payment. Here it comes. You can see the confirmation pop-up. it has that the detail that you are sure you want to pay this amount. Of course, it will be changed according to the payment amount to this profile. This is my profile name, and it will be changed to your profile name. And once you click on confirm, of course, you will be changed to, or the payment will be fulfilled in this case. Now let's get back. After the confirmation button, we have here some style for the Apple Pay. So if you enabling the Apple Pay payment method inside your profile, you want to do some styling for it. So the Apple Pay button have some style like the white with outline, the white only, or the black only. Now another thing, we have the wallet description. This will be the payment description displayed in wallets such as Apple Pay. So for example, over here we have the profile name or the merchant name. So this will be the description displayed inside the wallet itself. So if you want to show your profile or your merchant, you can choose one of those. And of course, finally, we have the alternative currency, which is one of the powerful theme configuration you can do. The alternative currency is simply done by enabling or choosing a certain currency like that. For example, I'm going to choose a US dollars, and once you click on preview, let's see it over here. You can see now I just have been logged out. I just need to log in again. My session was expired. Let me log again. Now I'm ready. Okay, let's reload that. Not sure. Yes, we need to do that again. We will using, yes, the alternative currency. So I'm going to choose UA dirhams, for example, or we are using USD dollars. Let's preview it this way. As you can see here, once you start fulfilling your information over here, it should be displayed. Once you agree like that, you can see over here. Let's get back. You will have displayed over here an equivalent of the original amount. I think we couldn't save it. Yes, let's make sure. Use the display. The amount was different currency. We are using USD dollars. Now let's save it first. Make it as default and save it. Yes, it seems I'm logging out again. Let's choose this one. Log in again. Get back to our developers, themes. Yes, I just have a session issue, maybe. So I'm going to choose it again. I'm going to choose the alternative currency, US dollars. I'm going to make it as default. Of course, the default option is made for you to make it, this theme will be default for all the payment. Or of course, you can make it non-default. For this case, I'm going to make it default. I'm going to save it this time. As you can see now, it's default. You'll be able to preview it and delete it. But first, we need to show or display the alternative currency idea. So I'm going to get back to my home over here. I'm going to make a test payment. So this way, for example, or let's say, yes, this one. Once we test it over here, you can navigate over here to the idea of the alternative currency, that it will be doing an exchange rate or an exchange equivalent of the alternative currency that you have provided inside the different or the alternative currency option. So for example, my configured or the used currency you are using is the one SAR, and the alternative currency you're using is the USD. So you have given, or the customer actually have given, the approximate equivalent of this amount in the USD dollars. But you need to make sure that you know something. The payment will be fulfilled inside the original currency. This is just for displaying or for just for the UI. This is not affecting the payment itself. So you need to make sure that your customer will be deducted the amount and the currency or the main currency configured in your profile. Now let's get back to our developers theme configuration options over here. As you can see now, you can have all the themes. You can add different themes and view it over here. You can make different one the default. So for example, if I'm adding a different theme, this one will call test theme. And this one, for example, I'm just going a different header background color. I'm going to save it. So in this case, you will have two themes. You have the option over here to set one as default. So for example, this is now the default. You can now set this as the default one, and it will be changed automatically and made as the default. Also, you can use the ID of the theme. This ID will help you. Let's get back to view the ID. This ID can be used through your API, through your plugin, to if you are initiating or configuring a certain plugin or initiating a certain payment through your API, you can use this theme ID or configuration ID in order to initiate a payment in this theme only. So for example, if you have two stores, for example, you have a theme for store one and a different theme for store one for store two, then you can use this different ID here and a different ID here while using, for example, one of our plugins or our APIs. So this is just the idea about the theme and how you can configure your UI, and make sure you still have an access to this solution article, which contain all the details to how you can customize the payment page UI. And now we can move to the next part.